So I'm practicing my bad habit again. Just proves I'm a work in progress. But those who know me know I'm a work in progress. But I'm accountable for my BFM. I wasn't responsible, let's say, for the BFM that happened to me as a child, but I get the joys of or the work of dealing with my BFM and not dumping on others. So, and I'm guilty of that sometimes, but I know my faults, and like Scripture says, my sins are before me, and I forget who said that. Anyway, yeah, I know my faults, and I'm a work in progress. So, don't judge me too harshly on the smoking. But yeah, I'll quit. I'm praying about it, praying about it, and it's not a salvation issue anyway, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as scripturally, because it does. I take that back. It doesn't matter what I think, really. It matters what the Word says. So in the Word, I haven't seen yet where it's a salvation issue. So might send you there sooner, I heard, but not a salvation issue. So anyway, back to the bit across the field. So the lovely, lovely, lovely field, and yeah, quite a bit to do. Over here, they're very beautiful berries. Yes, I'm being cheesy. I always say, or corny, whatever you want to call it. Not being a professional comedian, just an amateur, like many other things. If I can be corny or cheesy in my book, I'm halfway there, and maybe that's further or not as far as you went, and that's your thing. I'm dealing with my recovery and my issues. So, but yeah, I say if I can't be a professional comedian, I'm halfway there if I'm cheesy or corny. So like, comment, subscribe. Go easy on Kevin because he's tired. He farms and cleaning contractor guy, and reaching out guy, outreach worker guy, whenever the Lord leads. And yeah, it's I'm a little divided. Got a lot of work to do, which I will do. I get the work done, but it's just taking these little micro breaks, I guess, just to observe the beauty around me. It's I feel spoiled, blessed, I should say, blessed, because I'm not rotten or anything, though sometimes I do have a rotten attitude. I get frustrated, people, but yeah, so I'm me, you be you, and I know I have issues to deal with. So do you have any issues? Comment, subscribe. Maybe you can relate. Maybe everything in the world pisses you off. But I heard an expression, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, unless you're into that. But we don't touch that here. We don't talk about that here. But those who know. Those who don't. Look, twig, branch. Snap that little guy off just for a sec. So anywho, back to weeding, and yeah, weeding and conversations. Maybe if I can remember, that's what I'll call this one: weeding and conversations, and or ramblings of a madman. I don't know, a little crazy, but a good type of crazy, not the bad type of crazy. Type of crazy that'll go 10 miles to bring a sandwich to a homeless guy, but not a bad type of crazy, like those Luciferian people. But we won't talk too much about them here. Just yeah, it's a messed up world. But yeah, back to weeding, and broke one twig, so I guess I pruned today. Multitasking. I'm just kidding. I sound like a lazy ass now. But anywho, enough enjoyment of nature, and then not so much with the transports and all this stuff. But it brings to mind, the truckers are going through some stuff right now. So you see a trucker, you thank him, and thank the Lord for the truckers, and just mention them in your prayers if you do pray. And because the world's pretty messed up, the infrastructure's shutting down, and all sorts of things happening. So keep them in your prayers, and keep me in your prayers too, because I need it. probably more than anybody else, because I'm really messed up sometimes and I have issues, but at least I'm aware. The Spirit convicts of our faults, I guess you could say. So I'm in good hands. He's taking care of me, apparently. I'm steward of 4 acres of blueberries. I never thought I was dreaming, and I never thought it would actually get there, that I'd actually have some farmland. So I'm this much closer to getting something for Di and I. So anyway, enough ramblings from my brain, and I'm gonna have a sip of water and get her done. Because I'm just that type of guy, by the Lord's grace. Get her done. No time for whining and whatever stuff. Just do your job, do your work. And it brings to mind a passage: those who sow in tears will reap in joy. So feel free to Google that, and then, oh my goodness, ducks looking in 100 miles an hour. They're pretty quick, those little fellers. They're pretty quick, but I'm getting better at following them around. Yeah, I'm getting better. They're still pretty quick though. So nature just happening 1,000 miles an hour. Kind of like my brain sometimes. I once heard a brother, he said, I'm not linear. Well, I'm not either, so, but I can relate. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Kevin out for now.